Hello, Virgo, and welcome back to Divine Rebel at Joplin Marley Studios in Chicago. This is your July forecast for 2020. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, please be aware I don't sugarcoat my messages and I have no filter. So if that is not your thing or you have kids around or just don't appreciate that kind of, message, then I'm very respectful of that, and I always give you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, Virgo and Virgoian energy. So it's not just Virgo suns, but if you have really significant Virgo placements in your chart, depending on where they fall and what house and what planets are there, it may give you some specific insights into certain areas of your life, or what you'll be dealing with these energies. Otherwise, take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. So here we go. Virgo and Virgoian energy. Virgo and Virgoian energy, Spirit, please. What is going on in the month of July for our Virgos and Virgoian energies? What is going on in July for Virgo? Okay, clarify the Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. Top of the deck is the Innocence of Cups, or the Page of Cups. All right. Consciously, Virgo, you might have children and their feelings on your mind. You might also feel like there's an apology needed, whether you owe it or it's owed to you. If you feel like an apology is owed to you, Spirit's asking you why you feel the need. Why do you feel the need to be validated that someone wronged you? If you know they did, why do you need them to validate that with an apology? Likewise, if you wrong someone or someone feels wronged by you, if they're demanding an apology and you don't want to give it, there's a reason. It's because you're not sorry. If you feel like you need to apologize, I really want to ask you what you did that betrayed yourself, that betrayed you being in your integrity, being honest, being considerate of yourself, that you would put yourself in a position that you need to apologize to someone else in the outer experience. Like, what apology do you actually owe yourself? Possibly voluntarily binding yourself to a situation that you don't need to be bound to, or that you were never intended to be bound to. That it's an energy prison, right? That you, like, if you tried to get out of an energetic prison, it's almost like, why would you voluntarily continue in it? Because you feel bad, especially if it's like deep soulmate energy, people you have a deep connection with. whether it's family or ex or current partners, even long-term friends that are like family. It's just it's more interwoven emotional energy. We have Mother Earth here, the Earth Mother, which is the Empress in this deck. I'm using my Naked Heart Tarot. And it's clarified by the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So listen. I feel like you're holding back the truth. You're manifesting something, right? You're manifesting something. It hasn't bore any fruit yet. It's a lifeless tree right now. What you're manifesting hasn't actually come to fruition yet. You're holding back a truth because you don't want to betray yourself. You're holding back some kind of truth because you don't want the sabotage. Okay, you don't want the backlash. I'm hearing the backlash. You're manifesting something and it's completely fruitless and lifeless right now because there's a truth unspoken. And the reason why the truth is unspoken is because of a fear of the repercussions. It's a fear of the repercussions. Now, what you fear appears. We do have the Five of Swords, which is the shark. And I'm feeling as if someone knows that you're keeping something from them. Okay, the truth that you're not allowing to leave your lips, right? Someone else smells it. It's like smelling blood. Like they pick up on the fact that that you're hiding something. And you might be uber defensive and trying to stay strong and maybe flashing your ego around, okay, with the Seven of Wands and the Strength card. Because you're protecting something. You're protecting something. Something you're birthing into the reality. Or even protecting a child, right? You're holding back some kind of truth and dealing with a lifeless, fruitless reality at the moment because you are aware. I think you're aware that even maybe someone might react like that, like when they smell blood, it's all over. Like you can't snap them out of it. Like once they see red, that's it. I think you're aware of that, and so you're defending your position mentally with them. You're being super protective of not only what you're creating, but what you're protecting in the process. Very strong mind and heart coordination. All right, very strong mind and heart coordination. Spirit and heart coordination, like you're very aware of the fact that you're living with this Nine of Swords in some kind of anxiety or living nightmare. Like you might be very well aware of the fact that your reality is a nightmare, but you're shooting for this Nine of Cups and this movement of Wands or the Knight of Wands. You're wanting a rushing spiritual start towards your wish fulfillment. Like this delay that you're dealing with in your mind, as painful as it is temporary. You have a certain wish you want fulfilled. You have no problem with the fire in your soul to make that happen. But it presently might look like a nightmare. It might look like a nightmare. You're being super strong mentally and emotionally in order to get this wish fulfillment. I feel like Virgo, you are in your light in that you're taking the steps, right? You're analyzing the situation and you're taking the steps and you're dealing with what isn't so pleasant now because you know it's going to ultimately lead to your wish fulfillment later, and you trust that. So it's like dealing with the nightmare. Dealing with the nightmare. All right. Let's see what the guidance is. Already there is value. Card number 43 with Goddess, Matangi, and Heliotrope. Okay. Already there is value. Let me read a little bit for you. We bring you the empowerment to see that already there is value. It is natural for creative energy to become excited by new possibilities, new ideas, and new forms. It is also possible, however, for creative energy to become engaged in liberating the undiscovered value within that which already exists, polishing it until it shines with divine light. Sometimes there is a need to shed the past and all associated with it completely, starting afresh. However, at times there is something of value from the past that can, if allowed to bask in the light of your creativity, become very valuable for your future. In your enthusiasm to move forward in life, don't forget to take the value that already exists in your world along with you. I think that's what you're doing, Virgo. You know that the past needs to disappear completely. You're aware. You're aware. But you're also aware that the past that you've learned from holds value, and you're not moving forward stupidly or recklessly because you're actually passionate for what you value in your future. And so you're valuing the opportunity that you have now in your awareness, knowing that it's not fruitful, knowing that it seems dead right now because of all that you're dealing with. But you know there's value in what you're doing. Nobody else might know the value in what you're doing, but you do. And as long as you can hold that vibration and you know that what you're choosing for yourself to do, say, not do, not say, be, not be, you're going to end up where you want with your wish fulfillment. Even if it's hard. Real determination, Virgo. Even if it's hard. Like Virgo, I feel like in your mind, you've decided you're not going down that way. Like you're not going down with the sharks. You're going to come with lion energy, masculine and feminine. Like you know what you're creating and you know what you're receiving. You might have strong Leo in your chart. But I feel like whatever it is, you're loyal to it, to what anybody else might consider a fault, because it's creating pain in your reality, anxiety. People might say you're loyal to the dream to a fault, but you're like, if I'm not loyal to the dream to a fault, it'll never come true. And so it's like no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain, then I'll get through the hard stuff. Because I know what I'm doing and what I'm building has value. So even if it's hard, you're doing it. Touche, Virgo. Touche. So I hope that helps. All right, I hope that helps. I'm here if you need me. All my information is in the description. Divine Rebel Racey signing off. Until next time, guys. Love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.